What's going on, everybody? I am out this evening. It is August 12th already, and I am out this evening putting a few shots downrange with the new Darton Sequel 33 ST. This is my first year shooting a Darton, and I am super pumped about it. I won't dive too deep into it at this point, but if you haven't shot a Darton, I encourage you to go to your local pro shop and pick one up and put some arrows downrange with it, because don't sleep on them, because they are a nice shooting bow. I couldn't have been any easier out of the box to set up to me shooting it. Super simple setup. Everything is nice, accurate, easy to use. Adjustments are fantastic. You don't need a press for anything. Just a great shooting bow, dead in the hand, nice, quiet, fast. The back wall is great. I'm loving it so far, so I'm pumped to get to put it to the test this season. On top of that, we are pairing our Dartons this year with the Black Eagle arrows, and I'm shooting the Black Eagle Rampage, which is a 204 diameter arrow. I put a little extra weight on the front, and I'm real happy with them as well. They are shooting nice, getting good groups already. Got to get the pins finished set. Got a few weeks to try to get everything dialed in before the season starts yet here in Iowa, but you can't practice too much. One thing I wanted to touch on real quick is this season I'm going to be shooting these awesome breast cancer pink fletchings on my arrow, and the reason I'm doing that, and I haven't really told anybody that I was going to do that yet this year, is because my wife is going through breast cancer right now. She's fighting it like a champion that she is. I couldn't be more proud of her. I'm going to try and do this without getting emotional, but I couldn't think of a better way to go through this season and just use these arrows, and it's a reminder every time I'm going to be out in a tree stand or in a blind of what so many people are going through as far as breast cancer goes, or any cancer for that matter. If you aren't going through it yourself, you probably know somebody that's been affected by it. It just is such a crazy thing. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that a minute. I'm going to keep shooting here, try to get these babies dialed in. I can't wait to put them to test this year, and hopefully I get to slide one through a large antlered animal. So we'll take you along. You're going to see a little bit of the work progress that I did on the property over the past couple weeks, over the whole summer I guess I should say, but the past couple weeks in general, getting plots in the ground, starting to get the traps set, ready to go. We're going to bring that to you in this video, and I'm going to put a few arrows into the target, and I'll touch base with you here in a little bit. Alright, it's finally dry enough to get some seed in the ground, so getting everything seeded out this morning, and go ahead and cultipack everything in. I'm going to fire up the tractor here in a second and get the cultipacker on it. Got everything seeded. I went with the oats and peas on this area here I called the point, out in front of the tower blind, and then right here in front of the blind I went with turnips and radishes. Going to be a great spot. Hopefully get something keyed in here during youth season for Henry, but looking forward to it. It's finally been dry enough. We've had a ton of rain. I hate to complain about rain, but it's been so much rain that I haven't been able to do anything as far as work the dirt or prep the plots or anything, other than I got in here one day when it was still kind of even muddy, mowed, sprayed off everything to kill it, and now I'm finally able to get the dirt worked, seeded, cultipacked, and we'll be sitting good. At the end of the 10-day forecast here now, there's 3 days of rain chances back in the forecast again. So fingers crossed, Mother Nature keeps cooperating, and we're going to be sitting perfect come youth season here in Iowa. So I'll keep taking you along. Getting excited for the season. The Browning trail cameras are running, getting some good bucks on camera. Looking forward to the season. Alright, I'm at setup number 2 today to get seeded. I carved out this little area behind me here, maybe like an 1/8 of an acre, right in front of a blind, tower blind here. It's at the west end of that other setup that I just did, probably about 500 yards or so away down the other end of the field. But I got a bedding area back over here behind me. A lot of deer come up out of it, stay down on this end. So I got beans here. I just came in here, carved out a little area in front of the beans, or in front of the blind and the beans here, and then I created 2 walking paths, and I'll end up putting a scrape tree right here too in front of the blind here in probably a couple weeks. But gonna get this seeded, call it to pack. I'm gonna seed out the walking paths, and then these beans are a little thin right in this area here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and overseed a bunch of stuff right here into these beans too, just to give more tonnage. So I'm gonna get after it. I'll keep taking you along. Alright, I made it up on the north end of the farm, and this is in a bottom along a creek, and it's super wet in here. I kind of worked up, but the last couple of years what I've been doing is just basically mowing down what was in here last year, which I had oats and peas in here last year. I mowed that down, let it sit, spray it, and then I just kind of went in and worked it up, but it's pretty chunky because it's so wet down here. But I'm just going to seed into it. It's wet enough. There's rain in the forecast, like I said earlier, and I think it's going to still be really good. Probably a lot even the last year's oats will germinate in here. So I'm going to get that seeded, and then I'm going to go ahead and put up a active branch right there and get that started up here on this north end. So getting the projects knocked off the list, the season's right around the corner. This active branch setup is super sweet. It comes with the holder that you just screw onto your 4x4 or fence posts or whatever you're using, or onto a tree if you don't have any low branches. It also comes with the strap in case you have to strap it and can't screw it up. But then basically you put your branches in here. It comes with the dripper and the scent to get it started. So I'm going to get these branches in, get the dripper hung up, get this thing started, and we'll see what happens over here. Alright, well, thanks for joining us on the Whitetail Freaks TV YouTube channel. Looking forward to continuing to bringing you the work that we're doing in the off season here to prepare for the season that's fast approaching. Stay tuned for updates from all the guys, hopefully on the team. I know everybody's been out getting projects done, getting everything ready, getting everybody dialed in for the season. We're looking forward to it. It's fast approaching. Some states season may have already opened. Hope everyone's having good luck. Drop us a like, comment below. We look forward to bringing you all the action this season here on Whitetail Freaks TV.